All right. Hey, travelers. Jet Setter Jake here. How y'all doing? Oh, I didn't get this going. We're talking everything TSA today. Um, Basically, the TSA, Transportation Security Administration, just released some information about. I was supposed to get that going earlier. Just released some information about how many guns were. See, I'm using YouTube as we're talking. About how many guns were released in the. About how many guns were released. Sorry, I'm technical difficulty. About how many guns were found at TSA checkpoints across the country um, in 2024, and the number is higher than in 2023. Not shocking. Actually, the number keeps going up each year. So, what we're talking about is how many guns were found. And this kind of shocked me because I'll be honest with you, before I started traveling, I didn't even know if I could even bring like an electric toothbrush through the TSA checkpoint. But people are bringing guns through the checkpoint, or they're trying to at least, and TSA is finding ways to stop them. So this is the number: 6,737 guns brought through TSA checkpoints across all of the airports in the United States in 2024. Now that is up 50. I gotta get my thing right. That's up 50 guns from the year before. So honestly, not a dramatic increase, but more than 6,000 guns found at TSA checkpoints in the year 2024. That is up. Now, the other thing too is 94% of these guns were loaded. So there were 94% of them were loaded. So people 20 some odd years after the TSA was started back in 01, people are still trying to bring guns through the TSA checkpoint. Now, if you are trying to travel with a gun, there is protocol that you have to follow, and we can get into that a little bit later. If you get caught trying to bring a gun through the TSA checkpoint, it could be a criminal offense, but generally speaking, that is not the case. Let's get that situated here. But you could get up to a $15,000 fine for bringing a gun or attempting to bring a gun through the security checkpoint at any airport. Excuse me, at any airport across the U.S. So I find this interesting, and maybe you guys can weigh in. The top 3 offenders for people trying to bring guns through the TSA checkpoint are in these airports. So Atlanta, Houston, Dallas. I think Tampa made the top 5 as well. These are all cities in the South. So I don't know if that has something to do with it. I'm guessing there's probably just more gun owners in the South, but I didn't look that up, so I'm not 100% sure. So 6,000 guns through TSA checkpoints in 2024. Now, I think one thing that's interesting too that we should bring up are all the different things you can bring through the TSA. And I think one item that people find really interesting is you can actually bring alcohol through the TSA checkpoint. I think a lot of people don't understand that. Like those mini airplane bottles, you can bring those through the TSA checkpoint as long as they're not open. So if you want to bring them for a gift or something like that, you can do that. Now, I just have to let you know, you're not allowed to bring those on, or you can bring them on the plane in your carry-on bag, but you're not allowed to consume them once you're in the air. You have to pay for the airline. It's alcohol there. The question we have, though, going for viewers is, should TSA pre-check be free? And the reason why we're asking that is because the TSA checkpoint pre-check program is a great tool to use. It gets you through TSA at most airports in under 10 minutes, but there is an $85 charge. You can get that waived if, say, you have an airline credit card or something of that nature. When you apply for TSA pre-check, they will waive that fee. But if not, it's $85, which can be kind of steep. Now, don't get me wrong, you do get it for 5 years. But the question on the poll is, should TSA pre-check be free as long as you meet all the criteria for TSA pre-check? You don't have a criminal background, you're not wanted, anything of that nature. As long as the government knows kind of why you're traveling and what your travel habits are, should you be able to get that for free? That's what we're asking today. So again, a record number of guns found at airports in the 2024, the year 2024, 6,737. Yikes, right? And 94% of them were loaded. So that's what we're talking about here tonight. If you're watching this and it's after I go live, please leave me a comment about some of your TSA experiences. They say they're hiring more agents in 2025. Hopefully that makes a difference. You can get through the TSA line faster. And I know that they're bringing those to a lot of the airports in New York and Chicago, bringing more agents. So thanks, guys. Hopefully you found that information interesting. I'll try to do some more of these throughout the new year. Take care. Please like and subscribe.